Let's find out. Here we go, centre ring. Yodsanan, we're going to give him a nickname. What are we going to go with, Silvio?
I think Sit is probably his nickname. Now, Sit is the actual sit while showing.
Nice right roundhouse kick. Very powerful.
Nice checking there. Very powerful kicks.
He is like lightning. There would you go, Nick fighting with all this music going on in the background.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like it personally. Then again, if I was fighting, I wouldn't be listening to it, but I'd be concentrating on knocking my opponent out.
This is...
oh, very powerful kick.
Oh, this kid is like lightning.
Very fast. He's got very fast initial movements.
Could possibly keep his...
Yes.
He acknowledges it too. Oh, Drew with a beautiful left leg lead, and it's brought him undone.
Nice counter punch there.
No boys, either of these boys, neither of these boys actually wearing bandages or foot bandages at all. No protective wear. Left hand from Drew over the top.
Trying to land a left elbow in there.
Nick, he's perfectly balanced, Yodsanan. Just have a look at him. He can lean back and lead with that kick. And at no stage do you see the shoulders drop.
I think you'll see from these two fighters a very high level of Thai fighting. If they do get in a clinch, it'll be very, very clean. You'll see some great knees, and hopefully we'll get to see some elbows thrown by some of the best fighters in the world.
I'll tell you what I do like about Drew, just quickly, Nick, is that not only can he lead with the right, but he can with the left leg as well too. So he's fairly well balanced either side of the body.
He looks like a natural-born fighter. Very
He's going to have his work cut out here at the moment too. Both boys in tip-top condition to sculptured bodies from these two young fighters. The Thai fighter with an impressive record and a big record compared to Drew.
He might just keep that record
here we
too,
start
Rob.
the move now.
I think he might just keep that record tonight. He's very, very strong. Very, very fit too. Beautiful front kicks. Seems to land every time. Nice left kick by Drew.
I think what Drew's going to have to do, if he's going to protect that left leg, he's going to have to start standing more on the side.
Just something very interesting here is that Sit, he's a conventional southpaw, which means he usually fights with his right leg and right hand forward. He has a dislocated finger on the left hand, so he's fighting orthodox, and it'll be interesting to see if that hampers his performance.
Just having with that leg kick over the top that fell, or the leg kick, the legs kicked from underneath Drew. Looking for the head kick on the way down. Gee, if that would have contacted.
See, they're very toned. They're quite cut, and
Drew, the relative newcomer, Silvio, to these, well, by fight standards anyhow, he's quickly progressed through the ranks to become not only a top performer here in New Zealand, but
I think you'll find this young man will be making it out to Australia a lot more often. He's showing some really good technique here. Tough boy. A lot of courage to be taking on Thailand's #1.
Well, yeah, his reflexes are pretty quick too. Just see him step up over that leg kick, that inside leg kick. Just stepped over it.
And as you can see, Sit has now swapped back to his southpaw. He's gone back to orthodox now. Here's the knees.
Ooh, nice knee.
They have 5 seconds of grappling here. So long as they keep working, they can grapple. Oh, is the elbow. It's the first elbow we've seen for the night.
Oh, nice right.
Good body kick.
Oh, did that. Now
Good leg
to the
kick.
back of the legs. You can see the welts coming up across the rib
You can see
cage
it
there
now,
of Drew.
a nice knee to the body.
Nice knee to the body here. And another elbow. And he's finding his mark. Drew's got to really watch himself. See how he lunges in with the elbow. Unpredictable. Good knee to the body.
Oh,
yes, nice left
double
hook.
bunger.
A lovely left by Drew there.
Well, I refer to it as a double bunger. It was. It just the leg came out and the left hand came out. And that shocked the boy from Thailand.
Didn't seem to bother him much, though.
We'll let the pitcher tell the story. The spinning back fist was off mark there for Drew.
This is a nice fight.
I tell you what, the silence of the crowd here at the moment, I think they're spellbound of what they're seeing here at the moment. There's not too many probably down here in
Nice
Melbourne seen a
elbow.
fight like this before.
These two gentlemen are showing some very sharp techniques.
Nice
Ooh,
leg kick. I think
yes.
Drew felt
He's
that
hurt.
one nice. He's hurt.
And Sit will capitalise. You do not tell these guys, you do not let them in on your pain, because they will just move on in. That was a big mistake for Drew.
I don't know about it being a mistake, Silvio. If it hurts, it hurts. With the knee up into the midriff. From the Taiwanese, all left hand by Drew across the top. He's tough, comes back, checks that.
Good check.
Nice leg
Ooh.
kick.
Yeah, that would have hurt Sid as well, because he got that on the knee.
That's what I said before. If he's going to have to start to stop some of these blows, he's going to have to almost turn side onto him, isn't he?
That's right.
He's virtually fighting him square on, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ooh, good exchange. Both boys there throwing a simultaneous leg kick. Look at the concentration in Drew's eyes.
Beautiful second round.
Oh, gee, I'm enjoying this. I really am. I'm just having a look around. I know our cameras can't pick it up, but I'm just looking at the looks and the faces of people here. They're quite spellbound of what they're seeing here at the moment. Great exponents of their sport.
Yep. And for those people watching out there, the energy in here is fantastic. The bleachers are jam-packed. I think we have in excess of 5,000 people, close to 6,000. There's only a few ringside seats.
Just having a look at a bit of work here. I saw a cut above the eye, or not here, boys, or just on the head. Maybe it's come from an elbow.
That would definitely be an elbow.
So we started to see the Taiwanese fighter there a couple of times work the elbow towards the jaw first off, and then all of a sudden came crashing down. Jeffrey Fennick here ringside. Of course, he's on the comeback trail.
Yep.
And I'm sure he's enjoying every bit of this at the moment. Jeffrey Fennick ringside here at the Glass House.
Actually, Jeff, he makes it just about to most of the big kickboxing shows. He has a lot of respect for the kickboxers, because I think he knows those kicks are hard work.
What's he calling home now, Sydney or Melbourne?
I think Melbourne.
I actually met Jeff a couple of months ago up in Queensland, having a break, and I thought he was living in Melbourne, but he's actually living back in Sydney now.
Is he? Well,
He looks a lot leaner than he did last time I saw him.
I don't think, yes, he is. I don't think it matters where he fights. Matters where he fights. I think Victorians or New South Wales or Queensland, they'll follow him and wish him well in his comeback too. Jeffrey Fennick, he's fair dinkum about it and making every post a winner along the way.
Yeah.
Third of 5 coming up here at the Entertainment Centre here in Melbourne. On screen, out of the blue corner, Alan Drew.
I think we might see the boys picking up the pace from here on. Good leg, good kick to the body there. You see the style of the Thai fighters. They're very flat-footed. They don't bounce up and down on their toes.
Nice leg kick there.
Well, the bottom line, Silvio, the more you bounce up on your toes, the more unbalanced you're going to be, and the more you're going to get pushed off balance.
Correct, especially when they're hammering those leg kicks. Oh, and great knee to the head. He's allowed to hang on to
There goes that elbow. Ooh, nice elbow.
Yes, that would have hurt. Oh, he's done some damage to that leg. Drew is in trouble. That leg kick has done some damage. I think you'll see Sit go. Oh,
nice.
It looks like a
Beautiful.
It's a knockout, a leg kick knockout. Now, you won't see too many of those.
The last time I saw a leg kick knockout was my brother George Zachariah when he fought that New Zealand. I can't remember his name, Sylvia.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help me out.
You won't see too many leg kick knockouts. And Drew is in trouble. Have a look at him on the ring. He's in a lot of pain. I can tell you that kick, you would have felt it. He would have felt it right through to his thigh bone. You see Sit going down, bowing down to Drew. They have a lot of respect for each other. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's business in the ring, but these fighters still have a great deal of compassion for one another.